Hey everybody, it's Friday, so that's multiplayer day, and oh god, there we go. And that means I'm sleepy and I need to turn my brain off and not sit super close to my desk. So we're gonna play Halo with a controller as it was intended to be played. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm always late to these. Aw, thank you, Freya. Love you, sweetie. Hi, Fel. Alright. Time to play stuff. Yeah, this is gonna be a very, very no thoughts, head empty stream. Cause yeah, like, oh gosh, it's also gonna be Bully Nick's stream, is it? Thank you, Fel. Y'all are sweet. Y'all are super sweet. Oh my god, this is Halo 2. It's the Halo 2 map in Halo 2. What a concept. I guess more people are playing Halo 2 big team than I thought. So that's cool. This is the one that I'm really bad at. Actually no, what's it called? Halo 1 multiplayer is the one that I'm the worst at. Because it's the least wow, what the fuck? Why are you spawning over there, my god? That's where we spawned. Wow, I am one of 2 whole kills on my team. That's how this is gonna go, I think. This is a competition. Nick already won. Maybe, like... Oh, fuck. I am amazed that I'm even alive after that. Also, sorry for stealing your kill, person. That was bad. You know, as we see you leading the boards week after week, I'm bad at I'm bad at this talk. It's less and less credible. Yeah, but I am on the losing team and I'm number 2 on the losing team. There's not there's not like that much I can do. Also, we're getting spawn trapped, so there really is very little I can do. Wow, okay. God damn it. That's the thing with so I mean all of the games have spawn trapping. It's just like a thing that you can do. 1 and 2 are on average the worst about it. Like, one, you can just permanently, like, do that, and there's not a ton. What? What even was that? Is that another grenade? I can't even see what's happening. Thanks, game. Alright, let's get some fucking assists. Please. Please, I am begging you. I am begging you, person on the... God damn it. I am begging you, person on the turret, to not just fucking die. But we did just fucking die, so... There's that. I have not gotten a kill in, like, multiple minutes, so that's great. What is this? Spawn trapping is what it is. Oh, I see you. I see you, person with the sniper rifle. Okay, so like one other really silly thing. What the fuck? Still second on the leaderboard. Playing with a controller, woe is me. Okay, so the thing about Halo is it's actually easier to play on a control. Wow. It's actually easier to play on a controller than it is on a mouse and keyboard. Because some of the, like, wow, that sucks. Because some of the general aiming features don't actually work the same on mouse and keyboard, and this is the most noticeable when you're playing Infinite, but it's also true in the old games as well. So like long distance, a controller is actually a little bit better because fucking hell. For like everything but sniping long distance, I have found a controller to be a little bit more consistent because of the way like bullets work. I love Halo text chat. It's always great. But that's what happens with Halo 1 and 2 a lot, is you get spawn trapped and then there's nothing you can do about it. That was a dumb game. But yeah, like so the other reason, excuse me. Oh, is chat? Yeah, that's right. Chat's behind my head, so y'all can't read it. You're lucky. um but yeah, like the other reason other than just I don't want to like sit hunched over my desk more, that I'm using a controller, is it's a little bit more comfortable for my hands. Like, and I noticed this the most in Infinite, where I was like noticeably messing up my wrists playing it. Just because of how much work it takes to track someone and actually like hit them on a mouse and keyboard in that game. Whereas on a controller, like the game actually works the way it's supposed to. Or not supposed to, but like it works in such a way that like isn't physically painful to me. And these games have that less because like the bullets actually do the same thing for the most part. It's just fuck. What are you doing? It's just that, so a lot of like PC shooters have very, very fast kill times. How does it feel to be the only brave player on my team? I mean, I traditionally, like, with Halo especially, am not what I would call smart about my plays, but I'm very ambitious. And that comes from all of the free-for-all games that I played in Halo 3, where ambition is rewarded far more than intelligence. So that's why I tend to be not smart and very like, oh god, there's 3 people over there. Why is it spawning me next to a fucking vehicle? Who dares wins? I mean, I guess that's also true. I get to perform like real silly, spectacular stuff on occasion because I try incredibly stupid things all the time. Fuck. Wow, that was some interesting animation stuff. Wow, 3 rockets and 1 kill. That was terrible. Well, shit. I love walking outside into an exploding vehicle. It's fantastic. What? Oh, there's a bunch of them over there. Okay. And it might be because of like who I hang out with, but there seriously looks like a person on the other team named Slavoj Žižek to me. I don't think that's what their name actually says, but it sure looks like that. Cause also thank you for the clip. Oh, I see how it is. We're not doing 1v1s anymore, are we? We're doing Halo 2 action. Hey Ronald. Yeah, we're doing whatever the MCC decides to throw our way. And in this case, it's Halo 2 on a map that I'm stuck in spawn in. Which is, I'll admit, a frequent case with Halo 2. Oh, fuck. Yep. We're not even doing that bad for, like, barely getting out of spawn. Hell yeah, grenade throws. I don't even know these arcs very well. Um... Oh, you're trying to be cute, huh, person? Wow, they got someone. God damn it. Oh my god. Shit. I didn't even see if I got that kill, but well, we already got one of those, so it's a good day. My god. If someone wants to clip that and show me being a stupid idiot, go for it. Oh, there was a wall there. Okay. I don't know this map very well. Thank you, Fel. Thanks, Fel. I appreciate it.
Betrayal.
Shit. Oh my god, there were two snipers? Of course there were two snipers. Damn. Can't even do anything right now. Yeah, I mean like Halo 2 is the game where I'm like mechanically competent but don't know the maps. So, oh fuck. So like I don't know where anything spawns. There's a lot of vehicles on this map, which I guess makes sense because it's a parking garage. I guess that's where a shotgun spawns. Thanks, Ronald. Thanks, Fel. I mean, this is already paying off, giving you all, like, quality clip fodder. Oh, did we kill him? I think we killed him. I do like when the situation engine makes the situations happen. And that's why I play these games a lot, because they're silly, and they allow themselves to be silly. Did that not kill them? What the fuck? It'll just give me easier content to put in my YouTube compilation. It's true, the YouTube compilation of all the times that I've killed myself in Halo. How did I not even kill... Wow, that sucked. How did I not even kill the warthog? Like, I saw it go on the front of a flaming warthog, and it just, like, didn't. Shit. Bring back flag clip. Bring back frag clips, but inverted. I respect this person trying to, like, splatter me, but I do respect the hustle, but it's my ghost now, so you gotta fucking deal with it. Exactly, all the memorable times that I got owned. It's gonna go so good. That felt like, I mean, me having this ghost now feels like bullfighting or something. And I was the bull, but now I'm dead. Oh, there's sniper person. Yep. I don't even know if I could get out of that in, like, any way, shape, or form. Oh god, more clips. I guess I'm making the content, aren't I? Are they a clan, or is there just one person named Chubbs? Okay, it's one person named Chubbs. For some reason I thought there were multiple people. Shit. Is there a person over here? Oh, there's a person right there. I love hearing the ghost below me. Where's the... Wow. I forgot that, like, vehicles hitting you like that in Halo 2 actually kills you. I've played too much Halo 3 where the ghost not going at full speed at you means it's not gonna kill you. Whereas the ghost going not at full speed in Halo 2 will in fact kill you because physics. That was me being bad. That was just a straight up bad play. Also, I know me having this rocket launcher is seriously tempting fate. Also, excuse me. I had to sneeze in case it wasn't super obvious with my avatar. All right. Come on, Ghost. That didn't kill you? What the fuck? Well, it took 2. That was silly. I mean, one thing I can say about this map is it does accurately. Thank you for the clip, Fel. Is it does pretty accurately encompass the dangers of walking down the street in a U.S. city. Um,
10 seconds remaining.
wow, we're not even gonna like get to max kills, really? Wow, that was interesting. I guess call this map Rio on a Tuesday. Oh no. Oh no, Fel. All right. Still went negative because I'm a brave idiot. uh, although we did get to do some bullfighting, and I became the bull, so that was exciting. I'm kind of surprised I'm getting a bunch of Halo 2, because normally I don't get any Halo 2 if I have like Halo 3 turned on. Also, the URL of that link, Dreamy Fast Cobbler Leroy Jenkins, is such a name. Thanks, random word generator. The other thing I can say about like the progression of the you're gonna start a Twitter meme with it. Oh no. Okay, let's just try and reboot that, cause excuse me, cause like I am getting kicked out of things over and over, which is weird. Things you show to a dreamer fast cobbler Leroy Jenkins. Like the Victorian child shit. Ah, that's something. Come on, let me get into a game. I just want to play the video game. I want to play the video game. Wow. Okay. I wonder what's up with it. Huh. Yeah, and I have like no way to tell if it's a thing on my end or like the matchmaking services end. Let me just try a smaller. Let me just try smaller playlist and see what happens. 'Cause yeah, that is weird. Oh, the other thing I don't remember if I've done much on stream is free for all. Given that's like where I learned how to play shooters. Okay, something is up with this. Network. I'm just gonna try turning the network on and off and see what happens. Cause that's weird, and if that doesn't do anything, I will restart the game and see what happens. Cause I don't get it. I mean, sometimes the matchmaker's just kind of like, okay, there we go. As always, turning it on and off does stuff. So, yeah. Sometimes you just gotta, like, hit the top of this, slap the top of this thing and go, look how much internet it holds. Also, I should probably drink something after this game. Because I can hear my voice and it sounds hoarse. Damn. Wait, I got a kill? When the fuck did I get a kill? Okay, now I have to remember that this is not a hit scan game. Shit. I even knew that person had a shotgun. I'm an idiot. Alright, I will drinkies, I will drinkies after this match. And it'll be like big drinkies. Damn it. I also can tell I haven't been playing a whole lot because, like, my ability to... My grenade throws aren't, like, the obscene bullshit that they have historically been. I mean, some of it's I'm not throwing quite as much stuff. God, I sure could arc grenades onto people real good. Real good back in the day. Well, oh, the bubble shield didn't go. Okay. But hey, I meleeed a person to death who had a sword, so that was fun. Is it still here? It is still here. Was that my southern accent? Hi, Lyra. That was not my southern accent. That was me trying to sound old. That was me trying to go back in my day when I was a young whippersnapper. I used to be good at throwing grenades. I don't do... What the fuck? It was appropriating your culture. That's what it was. Is it cultural appropriation if I'm not even like doing a southern accent? Best southern accent. Well, that sucked. Oh God. Southern accent while I play this game. This was an embarrassing fucking this is an embarrassing fucking match. God, now that you're asking me to do it, I like can't even remember what one sounds like. Okay, I'm gonna drink now because Fel even paid me to do it. Well, bless my heart. Drinking water gave me a little bit of help. And this is my very depressing attempt at a southern accent. I don't even know where this is supposed to be from, but this is what I got while I'm tired. Never again? Lyra, you are the one who asked me to do that. You only have yourself to blame. Also, hi Swell Mel. Good to see ya. Look, you are the one who asked me to do that, so I gave it the try. An attempt was made. That is what you had me do, is make an attempt. No, let's keep doing that. So you only have, excuse me, you only have yourself to blame for hearing my absolutely awful attempt off the top of my head at a southern accent. Thank you for the tip. Okay. Should there be a button to make me try and do an accent of your choosing? Should I add that button to the options? Oh God. Thank you, Fel. What the fuck is up with matchmaking today? Did you have to add the 40 seconds of laughing? Oh no. I cannot control what people do with the antics that you all put me up to. Okay, I'm just gonna restart the whole game because what the fuck? Or we'll find out if this actually turns into a match. I won't restart the game. Look, I might be a theater person, but I am not a Okay, I'm gonna go back to chat for a second and just restart this game because I don't know what the fuck is up with matchmaking. What else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn the Steam controller off because I wonder if that's doing anything weird. Because I turned the Steam controller on for stuff and maybe it fucked something up. I don't know. I know Melty Blood, like old Melty Blood, just straight up doesn't work if you have the Steam controller stuff turned on. I don't know why that would affect matchmaking, but we're gonna find out, and maybe just restarting the game will help. Um, but yeah, what do you all think of me putting a force me to talk in an accent for like a minute button? All right, let's try this again. That sounds horrifying. I should do it. Oh, contacting server. Okay. Maybe that has to do with this. Maybe the servers are fucked up. Um, hmm. I guess I'm gonna go check on the server status briefly. I don't even know what a Finnish accent sounds like. Um, oh, it is having problems. Okay. So it isn't just me. So yeah, the just do my best Aussie from Control. Has Frey? I don't think Frey has done a Finnish accent for me, or maybe she has, and I can't remember. But yeah, so the servers are fucked up. I guess I will just play a campaign mission while the servers are fucked up. Oh, actually, something I could do is ODST firefight for a little bit and just see if the servers come back. We're gonna do this by ourselves because fun times. So yeah, I guess unfortunately the servers are fucked. But we did get some good content already. Hey Luca, I hope you're doing good. So maybe after I do this, the servers will be less fucked up. I'm glad you're feeling better.
Set, start, tough luck on.
So the one like big story I have about ODST firefight is I have like one of those, if there's like aesthetic stuff in a game, I have the like compulsion to try and collect it. Okay, that was bad. That was a bad move. Also, this is balanced around 4 people, so this is gonna go so good. But yeah, like I very I have a very distinct memory of this particular map.
In one ear, out the other.
And one of the things about Halo 3 ODST Firefight is that when they had it come out, everyone was thirsting over the armor that I use in Halo 3 matchmaking, because it was like secret and not accessible beyond like
Right on target.
the devs giving it out. So everyone wanted it, and I think it looks good. And then when they released this game, oh, I'm on a bench. Okay. Ow. And then when they released this game with Firefight, they added a bunch of 0-point achievements, which were all like fun, hard challenges to eventually unlock that armor set. And let me fight the tank on foot. That's gonna go great. And I spent many a time trying to do the firefight one, because that was also back in the day when there was no such thing as matchmaking on Firefight, so you had to do it with people you knew, and you had to do it on higher difficulty. Where are you? Where are you, AI? What are you doing? Alright. We get a vehicle. This will help us. This will help us in the long run. But yeah, I have gone through and gotten I think it was 4 sets of ODST Firefight back when there wasn't matchmaking on Heroic, and it is very, very hard, and it's very, very stressful. But this was the map to do it on, because you get vehicles. Ow. Because you get vehicles, and even if the enemy gets vehicles, you get also like lasers and stuff, and it's a bit more open. It cost me some years of my life. You know, it probably did. Oh, hell yeah. This is a very silly vehicle that is much, much harder to use against people than the AI. But yeah, I stress myself out a lot over trying to get some polygons in a video game. And I mean, I'm sure at least some of y'all in chat can relate to that. I also haven't, like, well, that was exactly what was gonna happen. Never gone for cosmetics except in Arknights. But achievements, yeah, I mean, I used to be a lot more achievement motivated than I am now. like I'd have to look at my actual Xbox Live account, but I have gotten all of the achievements for all of the Halo games up to up through Reach, I want to say. Because I played a lot of those games, and I mean, I still play a lot of those games. And the worst achievements in the entire series of the games that I cared about were the Halo 3 multiplayer achievements. And I think I've told this story before, but the reason that I played so much free-for-all wasn't necessarily because I even liked free-for-all that much, but it was because that was where you got the multiplayer achievements. So if you wanted to get multiplayer achievements in Halo 3, you had to do free-for-all, and it was very fun, but also very hard. And at some point, people just made achievement lobbies. Yeah, multiplayer achievements are awful. How did all of those miss? I saw the cursor, it was red. But yeah, like, the only games that I think I have done achievement hunting for at all recently are Dark Souls 1, which if you go and watch those streams on Scholar's Play, I did that on the last playthrough I did of Dark Souls 1.
Swapping mags.
And those are not even like especially interesting because they're just like collect all the shit. But I wanted to do it for Dark Souls 1 because like Dark Souls 1 is a game that I dearly love. And I'll probably do another playthrough of it on here. I have needed to give myself a bit of a break though from it because okay, so lesson learned, I need to like headshot I need to headshot the brute out of that if I want to try and hijack it.
Reloading.
Reinforcements.
I think if I'm just gonna mess around, I might actually a thing I can do after I like deal with this is I can actually go look at some of the old stuff that I used to make in these games, because back in like 2010, 2011, I was doing map making. CK2 Sour, do you want achievements? Because look at all the crazy shit in Iron Man. before they made achievements on Steam, and you weren't gonna do it again. I don't blame you for that. That sounds really unfun. Also, the other thing I realized about ODST specifically is because I'm playing as Dare right now, the only like playable female character in the game. All of the enemies in Firefight, at least from what I think I can hear, the enemies in Firefight do in fact misgender you, which is funny. Halo has always had gender in it. Oh, it's the last wave. See, I think what I'll do is probably finish this, this here little wave, and then I'm gonna check on the servers, and gender comes with your Xbox. Oh, you have 2,500 hours. And I have no intention of going back. Damn. I don't know if I have a single game that I've played for that long, actually. Hardest achievement I ever got was from a minigame in Stardew Valley. Sounds ridiculous, but less than 1% of players have it. Oh, it's one of those kinds of achievements. I see. Another thing I remember hearing about Firefight in this game is that it's actually like a hack. Like there's no such thing as the mode Firefight. It's literally just like they it's just literally like they have a checkpoint, like a special checkpoint in the campaign that has like infinite enemies attached to it. Okay, matchmaking is still fucked. What about custom games? Okay, custom games are also fucked. I think what I'll do, at least like briefly, and then I might just play like a campaign level or something, is go walk around some of my old stuff from when I made maps. Forge World. Yeah, here we go. Wait. Guess that's one of them. Where's the other one? I thought I had the other one. Okay, well this one, swear to God, if I can't get the like old, like the last map that I ever built in this game, I'm gonna be sad. Cause like I have this one. That's really weird. So I could have sworn could have sworn I had it. I don't know what this is or why I have it. Why can't I download this? This is literally mine. Oh, Jesus Christ. What the hell? Why are all of these untrusted? These are literally my God. Yeah, I guess I will check the options menu. Question mark. So I mean, this could even just be the servers are fucked up, and that's why. Cause like, oh, was there a setting for it? Okay, let me try downloading my own fucking map, because I would like to have this map. Well, I can't download it, so I can't download it because the servers are fucked. That makes sense. I can walk around the other one. The reason I like the one that's in my file share, excuse me, is that one is me painstakingly making an equilateral triangle in the forge tool. Also, the really funny thing to me is this map is built in when it's also something that I made. Because I think of how I like hacked it, how I sort of hacked the things in off of my file share from like my Xbox. It makes me sad that I can't walk around the other one though. This was the only map that I ever got like real feedback on. And there's two versions of it. One of them had like the prefab buildings, and everyone in the Forge community at that time was like, "Fuck prefab buildings! You got to build all that shit yourself." So that's why I have these weird like box things with fucked up stuff like this. And hey, it's Z fighting, everyone's favorite. But yeah, the best thing I will say that I did on this map. This was the worst thing I did on this map. But the best thing I did that was fun for other stuff was perfect little thing up to there, and the shield doors. And I discovered that the shield doors have, what's it called? They force a certain amount of momentum rather than like letting you transfer it. So it was a nice little feature. But yeah, that's this map. It's two bases and a big thing in the middle with a rocket launcher. It was fun. It was fun making this. The middle thing was like this building over here is probably the best thing about this map. Because I actually like the way it looks in here. It looks a little bit like a cathedral, like a little mini cathedral, but yeah. Also, sniper rifle. Oh, thanks, Small Mel. Yeah, I am sad that I continue to lose the other map, because the other map is like IMO the best one that I made. It was also the last one. I mean, I also like what I did with this big like center thing, making a giant pointy thing. Like this looks fine. But yeah, this was a nightmare to make because all you had was shoving your face into each of these things and moving them around slightly to try and line them up. That was not fun.
Game over.
Time to die. Let us check the server again. We got nothing. So, all right. What game should I play while the servers are dead? Also, this is why single player features are important. I will play anything chat suggests. Yes, I did all of that with a controller. I don't recommend it. It is, and like if I ever put the if I ever get my other map on stream, I will. What's my favorite? That is between Reach, Original, and I mean I like all of these with the exception of 4. And I'm even like okay about 4. You know, because we're doing chill and I'm tired, let's do some ODST. ODST is just like a vibe. And we can we can just start from the beginning. It's chill. Now that we have to deal with the way they fucked this game up, which is its opening cutscene also has the like pre-level or like the pre-main menu part of it, which is terrible and I hate it. But I want to do the like nice cutscene that actually starts this game, so we gotta deal with this bullshit. But yes, I made the map that I just showed all on a controller, and then the other map I also made on a controller, and it was even more depressing to think about me making it on a controller. Because that is all like that map is entirely built out of boxes, and lining stuff up like that on a controller on your TV is a terrible, terrible experience. But at the time, it was something I wanted to do, so I did it. Also, this is so long. Why'd they make this so long? There's things I did when I was young that I definitely wouldn't do today. Absolutely. So that big text roll thing didn't used to be there.
Of course they did.
It used to just be you load the game and go into this
Why'd you show some
cutscene,
respect, Romeo?
and it was a lot better.
They missed one. No.
I don't know why they did
left it
that.
for us.
You know the music. Time to dance.
And hey, this came out back when Firefly was like in people's good graces still.
Replacements?
They wanted to add some Star Wars. Maybe? I don't even know, because it's not like...
Orders are orders.
Come on,
Because like this is not a very Star Wars-y
And Buck?
franchise compared to
I'll pass on
like
that dance.
in the Star Wars versus Aliens spectrum.
What the hell kind of armor was
This
she
is
wearing?
very Aliens.
I wasn't looking at her. Seriously?
Even after Halo 2.
Exactly.
Second to last, right next to mine.
Cozy. You gonna tell us her name, Gunny?
Ms. Naval Intelligence. Our new boss.
Where does Star Trek land on that spectrum?
Find your chairs.
Star Trek is like... So there aren't that many games that pull like their core aesthetic from Star Trek.
Wake up, Buttercup.
Relax, rookie. He don't mean nothing. Besides, now's one of those times. Pays to be the strong, silent type.
So like, okay, what I will say about the where does so if I'm stuck with only that spectrum, I would say Star Trek leans more Star Wars, because like if I'm thinking about like what you do in a like just in Star Trek generally, it lines up more with Star Wars barely than it does Aliens. Like Aliens has a very particular horror military aesthetic. And yes, like Fel is saying, Star Trek also has the humanoid alien things. So I think some of it, like you're saying, Fel, is they did want to add more context. And that's something they've tried to do, like, all the time since Halo 3. But, yeah, they never do it right. Because, okay, so the funny thing about them not telling people Mombasa is in Kenya is they literally say that in Halo 3. They literally say, oh yeah, we're in East Africa. And that's like where the stuff on Earth happens is East Africa. Like they literally say that. And that's like, I think all of the time you spend on Earth is in some part of Kenya specifically. I don't know if like Voi is a real city, but that is around it is around where the space elevator in this game is, and this is in Kenya. So presumably if the space elevator falls and we can see it, like the wreckage, we're still probably in Kenya. Yeah, So that's the other thing that's kind of funky about Halo as a series is it is a shooter with cinematics, and starting with Halo 2, like very elaborate cinematics. But I would not call it, up until like Halo 4, I would not call it a cinematic shooter in the sense of what like was popular when that missed? Damn. Well, that didn't miss. I wouldn't call it the same kind of thing as like Call of Duty at the time, because the way that like Halo set pieces work is if you have control over the game, you have control over the game. Like, they will let you just have the mechanics the whole time. They might suggest certain things, but if you can walk around and shoot, you can walk around and shoot and do whatever. Wow, I forget, these grenade arcs throw me off like every time. Is this Free Space 2? Hi, Scarlet. This is not Free Space 2. This doesn't even have a 2 in the title. Yeah, Call of Duty is a very, very scripted game compared to... Is this Fortnite? I don't know, I think it's a little, like, monotone for Fortnite. So the little thing it's doing with the HUD right now is probably one of the more charming things to me about this game. Using text in a bit more creative way than I normally see. Not enough dances and microtransactions. There's that too. I should land in Tomato Town next time. I'll work on it. I got knocked off of where I was going, and I had to fall out of a building to like even get here. So there's no one around. There's also no guns, which is a problem. The HUD is integrated into my visor, so this is clearly Metroid Prime. Is the character that I am playing trans enough for it to be Metroid? That's the real question. Why can't Metroid crawl? Why do we need the morph ball? Isn't that because you have no idea of what gender Master Chief is? Master Chief's gender and sexuality is combat. That's what I got out of these games. I mean, the answer for the reason Metroids can't crawl is because they don't have feet or legs. Like they can squish, but they can't, like, I don't know, can you crawl? Can you crawl if your main mode of moving is floating? Is that a thing?
Ms. Naval Intelligence. Our new boss. So check your mouth.
Metroid has
Find your chairs.
How else does he run?
Combat drop.
Yeah, that's true. I'm a snake and I crawl with no legs. That is a thing. Metroid can't crawl because can't bend down far enough. So instead, gotta turn into a little ball. That's how that works, right? It's easier to turn into a ball than it is to bend down.
Squad, what's your status? You still with me, Buck?
Yeah. Give me a sec.
Okay, so Fel, when you said that you had no idea what gender Master Chief is,
Works great.
apparently when they were demoing Halo 1, because Cortana talks way more than Master Chief does, people were getting confused as to what gender Master Chief was. Because sounds like a girl a lot of the time. So yes, Halo has always had gender in it.
Details. Must have met a lot of other saps since then. Why pick me for the
The stretch button means I should stretch.
I don't remember. That night? What you asked me in the morning?
I remember not getting an answer.
Say again, Buck. You're breaking up.
Metroid crawls a lot in Metroid Zero Mission. Yeah. It's supposed to be stretched, but it's like spread out. Streaches. Gonna do some streaches. Oh, you didn't know what streach was. It's stretched with 2 E's. Yeah, exactly what Fel said. I don't even do like super long streams, and I definitely notice when I've been going for too long and not moving. I'm also at my desk like literally all day. Pixel of life, save me. Oh, you get to make hot noises when you stretch, huh? That's some confidence. Oh, stretch. Stretch. All right, I stretched. There we go. You're very sweet, Luca. I just make sounds. That's all I do. Oh, we missed some dialogue.
Another stick! Boom!
School zone. Please, slow down.
What the hell happened here?
Final notice. Bill past due.
I would like a health pack so I can stop the beeping. I don't know who. So, okay. I know someone. Thank God. I am sure part of the reason we got the beeping is because feedback's important. Now, the problem is, since health doesn't, regenerate, you can be stuck. Oh God. Damn. So yes, sorry, I'm getting Slack messages. Yeah, like, we get to fucking walk around hearing, oh God, we're low on health all the time. And, I know why they did it. It's for feedback, but
What the hell happened here?
Final notice. Bill past
it's, it doesn't quite get what they ideally wanted, because it's so annoying to hear constantly. And when you're on legendary, it's just perpetual.
Grenade out!
Yeah, like, game sound design, one of the...
Another stick!
That was not another stick, my guy. That was what we call the opposite of a stick. That was a stick. Like, combat arcs and sound design in general, it's always a balancing act of, is this sound gonna be annoying to listen to for hours on end? Yeah, exactly. Like, how often do you remind someone that they have low health? And like, they basically used the same solution they have for shields in the other games. For health in this game. And the reason it works in the other games is it's not constant, and the sound effect changes depending on the state of your shield. So one, you're not constantly hearing it, and two, it's a lot more expressive about like the current state of things. Whereas this is, it beeps slightly faster the lower your health is, and it's constant until your health's fully replenished, which is, and like the sound effect itself isn't even that bad. It's just, you hear it a lot, and you hear it a lot, and God, do you hear it a lot. Also, the fact that me, a normal human, can just like carry this turret around like it's nothing, like has and always will be hilarious to me, because we're using like the Halo 3 core feature set. Wow, I completely missed this enemy standing in front of me because I was looking at chat. What kind of changes do they make to the shield sound depending on the state? So with like, so starting in Halo 1, what they have is, I think when your shields get about 3/4 down, they start having a pretty like high-pitched beeping, and it gets faster and faster like as the shield itself depletes. And then when the shield goes completely down, it goes to a lower pitched, constant, it's still beeping, but it's a different quality of beeping, and they also are like flashing that HUD element. So it still is beeping, but it's not the same beep, just faster all the time. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Sniper got me. Sniper always gets me. And the shotgun is a special tool. It's gonna help us in a little bit.
If I don't make it.
Whoa, hang on, I'll be right there.
Too late, they spotted me.
Damn it, no! Veronica, talk to me. Don't move, I'm coming, you hear?
God, where's frickin'... So one of the other little quirks of this game, because they made this in a year, and it is literally just running on Halo 3 with some model and variable changes. One of the changes they made that is sort of interesting, god damn it. One of the changes they made is that bullets do 50% shield damage. But the thing about the purple gun that I'm using is, even though it basically shoots bullets, it doesn't shoot bullets according to the rules. So it still does its full like complete shield damage. Oh Jesus. This was a bad idea. This was a very bad idea. There we go. All right. Okay. It's okay. We got this. Third time's the charm. But yeah, this game, to make you feel a little less powerful, they made the bullets do less shield damage, and a lot of things have shields, so. They are trying to do things, and I am dying again because I am not quite focusing all the way. Also, this is second highest difficulty, and damn, do I feel the fact that all of the enemies have hit scan weapons.
Buck, location.
Actually, I don't know.
Almost
This
there.
isn't even that
What's
good
wrong?
Multiple
in this
hostiles
situation.
on my position.
Me being close to enemies is like
If I don't make it,
is a deeply bad
No, hang
thing
on, I'll be right there.
with how little
They
health I
spotted
have.
Damn it, no! Veronica, talk to me. Don't move. I'm coming. You hear?
I'm gonna get through this part. It's gonna be fine. Oh my god, there's another sniper. Where are you, other sniper? You're like all the way. Oh, you're right there. Got him. Got him. Got him with the RNG, because that was too far. I think I will check check on the servers. Okay, so these are back. Does that mean multiplayer's back? That'd be cool. I would like to play more multiplayer. That's what today is supposed to be, even. That's true. Multiplayer is sillier. And it's like, it's giving me new things. Whereas campaign doesn't necessarily give me new things. Ow. Every subsequent Halo game is literally just them trying to make the hunters scarier. Ow. Okay, this is where I should go get the shotgun. I can also just walk by him, but nah. I'll kill at least one of them, and then I'll go check on multiplayer. Because if the challenges are back, hopefully that means like, oh hi, goodbye. All right, there we go. Easy. Easy. It taken like 3 shotgun shells to kill something. Sad. All right. There we go. Ah.
Attention, travelers. Lost items can be claimed.
The main reason that I need stretch button is because I sit at my desk like all day, every day. All right. There we go. Cutscene time. What the hell? What achievement is that?
Oh, nuts.
Back to that conversation earlier. I don't know the achievements in this game anymore. But hey, we get a cutscene with our floppy little characters. That is something that I always notice whenever I watch one of these cutscenes, is the characters' limbs are very like ragdoll-y and floppy. I'm not sure why they did that and changed the style, but they did.
What the heck was that? You ever seen one before?
Even like the sniper rifle is a little
Romeo.
floppy.
You got your ears on?
See, there you go, a little bit of floppiness on the sniper rifle.
Permission to speak, smartass.
No, I don't know what it was, but it was gonna grease your ass good. Just like it did the captain.
Yeah, baby. Mickey, Dutch,
Negative.
the rookie. We need to get above this crap. Link with the B-net. One of our drones must have seen where they hit.
So we're popping smoke in the lady's mission? She ever tell you what she wanted?
No.
Yeah, I think that's a good
Doesn't
point.
matter.
Like,
All I care about now is
they
getting my
did
men out of this city.
want to make them
Even
feel like people, sort of. And these are probably some of the more expressive animations in the Bungie games anyways. Because there's a lot more like, we got these characters, and that's like presumably what this story is about, is these characters. Also, just like the music and walking around the city to this music, it's real nice. I'm gonna go check on the multiplayer servers though. Because that's what we're here for. God damn it. You can give me the challenges though. Apparently not. Well, that sucks. That sucks still. Excuse me. Yeah, I mean, like, that exaggeration is definitely for like readability reasons. Let's see. I'll play some Reach. Reach is interesting. And do I want to play Reach? What if? What if? I have played all of these games so many times. And I'm planning on stopping a little bit early. Man, servers going down really messed up my plans. Fuck it. I play Silent Cartographer a lot, but it's a good mission. There is a Halo TV series. I only know it exists because of Twitter. I haven't like paid any attention to it. Other than the fact that it exists. I don't know what they're going for, and I swear to God, if they somehow are putting Master Chief in it, like, it was fine for them to like make the trilogy and have Master Chief be like the thing for the trilogy. The smartest thing Bungie did with the series when they were stuck making more of it was not have Master Chief in ODST or Reach. I will stand by that for a very, very long time because there's so much more you can do with the fucking series when you're not tying it to a single frickin' character. That is my position on that. Like, and I think I was having this discussion with Scarlet at one point. I don't know if they're still here, but Halo 1 is a very, very simple game. There are aliens on this ring that's a super weapon, and if they blow it up, we're all gonna die. Or if they get what they want, we're all gonna die. And Master Chief wasn't even, like, to my memory, Master Chief is never called his name in this game. I don't even remember if in Halo 2 he gets a name other than Master Chief. But yeah, he is just Master Chief in this game, and it's just about you trying not to die. Like, that is what this game is. Also, this level is the first level in a grand tradition of Halo levels where you get to pick which direction you drive around the place. And this was like a huge novelty at the time, where the map is a circle and you can actually like drive around it. And like even in the early part of the game, or in the early part of the level, normally when you come over here and you've progressed a little bit, there's stuff here. But right now, because we just started, nothing's here. That's a nice little bit of like dynamics going on, dynamic stuff happening. But yeah, like the fact that you can just drive in a direction and go see stuff, pretty novel at the time in 2001. TV series will have Master Chiefs. They're rebooting it, is what that sounds like. And I know, like, Freya and I have talked about, like, Homeworld doing this, and even though I haven't played Homeworld, it sounds like a similar sort of deal of first game has the stuff that it's doing. Oh, God. Like, the first game has the stuff it's doing, and then because there's one named character, we have decided that character is now, like, the most important one. Fucking Half-Life did that. I don't know why Half-Life did that. I don't know why Gordon Freeman is, like, MIT Jesus. Like, that never made any sense to me. having played the Half-Life games in order, admittedly not when they were new, but having played the Half-Life games in order, the fact that Gordon Freeman is treated like the fucking Messiah in Half-Life 2 never made any sense to me. Because he literally, like, in Half-Life 1, he pushes a button and then he just, like, runs. That's, like, all he fucking does. And, like, why is he, like, Jesus now? Like, what the absolute fuck? Why does he get to be MIT Jesus? When all he did was push a button and then, like, not die. What's so special about it? And I'm being a little facetious. But it's like, why does everyone like Gordon Freeman? Yeah, exactly. In Half-Life 1 he fucks it up and survives. Like, excuse me? He exterminated the entirety of the US military. Oh my god. So, like, having played Half-Life, admittedly, I played Half-Life after I played Halo, because I didn't have a computer for a very long time that could even run, like, Half-Life 1 super well. So I just, like, never played it, because playing a game with an environment on my computer was just, like, not a thing I was able to do for a long time. So, like, I played Halo before I played Half-Life 1, and that's obviously, like, colored what I want out of my first-person shooters. It's like, I like the mechanical openness that, like, Halo 1 gives you. And going to Half-Life with that, Half-Life feels very, very strange if what I, like, associate with being a shooter is this game. Also, they have been trying to fix their mistakes with the Halo 1 pistol and the Hunters for many, many, many years. The answer is of course because Gordon Freeman was a hero for the players on 1 coming to 2. Yeah. That is, isn't it? That is it, isn't it? And it's like, it is easier for me to buy it is easier for me to buy Master Chief after the events of Halo 1 being treated like he's super cool than it is for me to buy Gordon Freeman after the events Half-Life 1 being treated like he's a cool guy. And this is even just ignoring all of the lore and backstory that Halo has. Just like, we stopped the aliens from turning on a super weapon that would kill everybody is a lot more compelling to me than whatever the fuck was going on with, like, the alien planet stuff as it is portrayed in Half-Life 1. I also can't remember like the names of the aliens that are cool and friendly in Half-Life 2, because the only thing, like, I know it starts with a V, and the only aliens that start with a V that I can think of are the Vorlons and the Vesudans, because my brain is infected by Free Space 2. So, whatever the, like, Half-Life 2 aliens are called, they are superseded by the Vesudans and the Vorlons. And I should finish Babylon 5 at some point, 'cause that's a good show. And yeah, exactly, player character syndrome. It is a thing that happens. Also, I think I talked over the us getting equipment. Yeah, the Vortigons. Exactly, the Vortigons. And hey, that little audio thing where we were bringing stuff, that is what happened to the thing that was trying to bring us stuff. It crashed over there, so that's cool. This is an extremely common problem with media sequels. Compare First Blood to Rambo First Blood Part 2, or keep the same actor in Rocky vs. Rocky 2. You could do it with Home Alone. Yeah. Like, so I mean, this is the other thing about serialized storytelling, the way that, like, Hollywood, and then by extension the game industry, have decided to do it a lot of the time, is we got our franchise character slash actor. That means they must be in everything. And because they must be in everything, we must, like, recycle certain kinds of stories over and over and over again. And we can't, like, expand things, because expanding things doesn't let us have our, like, franchise person. Mistreated veteran with PTSD who murders a bunch of cops versus American war hero. Oh God. Yeah, jobber hired to give champion his retirement fight versus, yeah, because, like, I haven't seen Rocky in, like, at least a decade probably. Doesn't he lose? Like, isn't, like, he makes it a good fight, but he still, like, ultimately loses, doesn't he? Yeah, like, I haven't seen any of the Rocky movies other than the first one. But, like, him being some superstar boxer after that first movie is so weird. God damn it. I will admit the only two Mad Max movies I've seen are Thunderdome and Fury Road. So I've seen like the worst one and the best one. Or actually, I don't know. What are people's opinions of Thunderdome? Oh, fuck. I mean, like, one of the cool things about Fury Road is like Max is like not that important. He's just a guy who's there. The first movie opens with Max murdering a dude from behind for a can of dog food. I mean, that sounds like what I would expect out of that, frankly. Which, I mean, that's not exactly how Fury Road goes, but it starts off with him like biting a lizard's head off and then getting jumped. And I mean, I like Fury Road a lot for our title character is just a guy in this movie who gets roped into everything. It was nice. It was a nice like little change of pace. But yeah, like one of the things I've been thinking about for a bit, because I've had many people at this point tell me, hey Nick, you should play Homeworld. I've wanted to play Homeworld for a very long time, given it's a diaspora story from the 90s and it's sci-fi and it's depressing as hell. Like all of the things that are like my brand. All the things that are my brand, and my plan at the moment my plan at the moment is I do want to play more free space mods after after Solaris, not Stellaris, Solaris. But I think I might take a bit of a break. Oh, good shot. I might take a bit of a break and play some Homeworld. And if I like it enough, I will play one of the sequels, not the one that's got the number on it, because I've heard very mixed things about that, and also because Cataclysm is an RTS horror game, which like I like horror games. I suck at RTSs, but I like horror games. And I like space horror, so there we go. And that Fury Road is more similar to the first movie, because it's just him trying to live. Yeah. Definitely feel the just trying to live thing in that movie. And I think probably because the servers are not coming back while I stream, I've been going for 2 hours right now. I am probably just gonna finish this level and then call it, because I got thrown off by the servers being dead. But at least I could play Halo. Thank God for single player options. Excuse me. And I even did get a little bit of multiplayer in, so that was positive. And time to be the fucking predator for a little bit. The Grunt's AI is very bad at noticing active camo. Shit. Okay. Okay, there we go. Master Chief is at least an army guy with a giant kill count. And I imagine he got a bunch of medals. While Gordon Freeman is a survivor. Like, yeah, I mean, like, nothing against just surviving. That is literally what, like, my favorite game ever does. But it's also like I don't get what Gordon Freeman did in Half-Life 1. Other than he pushed a button and then he killed a giant floating space baby. Not enough to be awarded awe. That's what that is how I felt playing both of those games. And I don't know, like, it's weird to me how apparently invested people got in Half-Life's story. Like, it didn't pull me in. I will freely admit that. Like, it didn't do much, if anything, for me. Because it was just like a bunch of events happened. And now the US military's here. Hey, Jesus. Hope you're doing good. Now we're getting the real action movie music as I walk into a dead end. I like Halo's soundtrack. Sometimes the choices of where to put stuff is real funny. It's like, this is a solid track. It is silly to put it like, wow, I missed that. God damn it. Okay, long comment. It has a huge following, but it feels like the best thing about Half-Life are technical accomplishments, use of weapons and aliens, game resources are much more interesting than current game alien invasion. It really pulls you in, but that's because your contact with Half-Life story is improv comedy. Nice. But yeah, like, I know technically it's an important game, because like it was a thing that had a lot of like, we can have people that look mostly like people at the time. And a lot of the like, we are animating characters in such a way to like what am I saying? Like the way that it presented itself is important, but I don't think it's aged as well as like, for me anyways, these games, even if they're like not as cutting edge, it's like Fell is saying, Halo being a sandbox game, in a sense, like really helps it a lot. And like this is something that I talk about a lot given my interests of like, oh hell yeah, overkill at least. So I mean, like stuff like that, stuff like what just happened, where you stick a grunt, the grunt fucking panics, and then you know maybe you get everybody in that group because the grunt panicked into the right like, hell yeah. I didn't even do the trick of getting the warthog down here. But yeah, it's like games that I enjoy tend to, or at least like systemsy games that I enjoy tend to like let their systems breathe and let you like, oh my god, that's so many elites. Jesus Christ. I would have been so sad if that elite shot me to death while it was dying. Because I mean, like, so part of the reason I can go back and play certain Halo missions just like over and over again and not have it be like rote entirely is because of the emergent stuff. The little enemy crying help me is cute and horrifying. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's like, so this is the thing with systemsy games, is like, unlike a lot of other kinds of narrative experiences, the minutia in the extreme details of like what I do in a Halo level are very, very central to like the experience that I'm getting. Whereas that isn't something that like that like a book or a movie, they might have a couple of those moments, but they're always going to be scripted, and they're not going to give you the same connection to like what's happening. And this is where like when I talk about letting people play through the plots of games, it's like you want to let people, or at least I tend to like stuff that lets people. All right, I'll kill these motherfuckers, and then I'm gonna. Also, one of the grunt lines when you stick them is "Oh no, not again." So presumably at some point, some of these grunts have gotten stuck with plasma grenades before and survived. In that sense, Halo feels like a fresher experience than Half-Life, where levels are supposed to be traversed and you have to deal with the encounters in that exact order every time. Yeah, so like, even though I'm gonna switch over to just chatting so I can turn this game off because I'm tired, but yeah, so like yeah, like the thing that I enjoy about Halo and a number of other games is that while they will have things in the same sequence because that's the way like that style of game works, they won't keep it like things are allowed to happen differently because like all the AI characters, even if it's fairly simple in what they're capable of, they're making decisions based on the current state of the game, and it's not always going to play out the same ever. And that's why, and it's, I mean, like one of the famous quotes about Halo is, "It's 30 seconds of fun over and over and over again," and that is how a lot of like action games work. Is you have your primary interaction, and that's just what you're doing, and it's how that interaction changes based on the way enemies behave, the way enemies feel and look, and how the environment interacts with that. Like that's how combat and stuff works. I'm gonna see if there's anyone to raid. Nobody I follow is online right now. Um, but yeah, so like the fact that I can have a different experience with the same set of things is part of what I enjoy about like Halo, Free Space, even like Dead Space and stuff. Because the minute you have AI characters that aren't just doing the same thing over and over and aren't like tied to very, very specific things, you get fresh details out of it. But yeah, I'm gonna go because I'm kind of tired and yeah, the multiplayer stuff was dead. Um, but I got some fun stuff out of it. I hope you all had fun. I will be back on Sunday with more Final Fantasy VII and gender and stuff. Um, Thank you all for hanging out. Yeah, it's always a pleasure. More, yeah, more gender. Absolutely right. Um, but yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out and see you all later. Bye.